Hey there, welcome to day 4 of playing chess every day until I reach 1500 Elo. I actually just recorded a full game and I finished it and I beat, I think, my highest rated opponent here. It's up on the screen. He was an 1159, I think, when the game started. And then I realized that the audio was not recording the whole time, so I'm going to go ahead and do another one and hopefully the audio will be good this time. So let's hop into a 15-minute game. And I'm white again. I was white last game. We got a 1058 this time, so he's like 100 points lower than the guy that I just beat. So I should be able to get a win here. I've seen this type of thing before, um, but I'm not sure exactly. I mean, I can't. If I bring this bishop out, then there's okay. No, he blocked his bishop in anyway, so I don't have to be as careful with that. Let's go c3, the typical London setup. Let's drop our bishop back. And then if he trades, we open up this file. Okay. He does go for that. And so we have this check. Do we want to get our knight in here? Potentially get a fork there. But not yet. Let's see if I come out here, develops the knight, go here. Then I have 2 attackers on the knight. He has 1 defender. He can move his queen there. Then I can go here, threaten the queen. Let's just see where that leads. He could also just come out here first. But if he did that, I probably would do the same thing. Right? Oh no, he just goes to the pawn? Okay. Well, that weakens this pawn, and it further blocks this bishop in. For now, at least. So let's just drop back here, and now we're threatening to take this. Did I already have that before? No, I didn't. Yeah, I hadn't moved it out to here yet, so. Okay, he does not prevent that. So let's go ahead and take it. The only thing is, once I take it, I am pinned until I get another protector for this rook. So maybe I'll take with the rook, actually, to prevent that pin and just allow for that trade. Yeah, okay, well. Now we're just up a pawn here, and his king side is not looking so great. Okay, he wants to kind of trap my bishop, but I don't think he has a way to actually win it. Let me see, do I want to go here? Let's just develop. Actually, I do think I want to move this knight because then it allows me to. Well, no, I can't quite get there. It's blocked by the pawn. But it would be good to get some extra support for the bishop over here, like the queen coming in. I think for now, let's just develop this knight. Okay, so he wants to get there. And that would, in fact, probably be able to win it if I go here. Okay, if I go here, he goes here, then I go here, then I'm at least protecting this, and then that gives me another move to castle and get a rook to further protect it. I think that works. Let's either that or I go here first and then yeah, no, let's just move this first. Prepare to castle, defend it like this once he comes over here. Okay, so he does that. I'm going to protect. Maybe prepare to get this knight up to here. Double attack on that pawn. If I could do that. And his bishop is still completely closed in for now over here. I mean, he can move it here, threaten the queen. Okay. He moved his queen there. These squares are covered. Make sure he's not... I mean, all these squares are covered. Every square on these dark diagonals are covered. So I think he's just preparing to castle. Do I want to come in here, say he castles? If he does castle, I actually could fork him if I can get my knight to this square, because his rook would end up here, and then this square would fork rook and queen as long as the queen is still here. So I'm trying to decide if I want to castle first and get more protection, slide the rook over after, get more protection for this, or if I want to just start hopping the knight into here and maybe try to threaten that if he ever were to castle queenside. If I go here, he castles queenside right away, then I go here. I'm still going to have a double attack on this pawn, so I could still win it, I think, even if I don't get the fork. So let's try to go for that. I don't think I have anything to worry about for protecting the bishop at the moment. As long as he can't remove the defender, which at the moment I don't think he can. I mean, yeah. If he does castle, I'm going to stick with my plan here. Threaten the fork. And he can't double attack here because that would also be the fork with the queen. Oh wait, actually, let me make sure there's no threat of a skewer down here. I think it would be okay because I would still have another move, I believe, to castle. Oh, also I can bring the now that I move the knight, I can bring the queen up here. All right, so I can't take this yet because if he takes, I take back. Then he takes, and wait, can I take? take, take. So he loses his rook, and I guess it would just be rook for bishop. So I guess I could do that because I don't think I lose two pieces. I just lose the one. Or no, never mind. I lose two because of the first knight. Okay. Uh, yeah, take, take. Yeah. So that's not a good trade. I would lose the rook and the bishop, or the knight and the bishop for the rook. So that's not worth doing. But um, this would be. And once this knight moves, I have a third attacker on this square. The question is, where does the knight move to? Does it go here? You can't go here. Can go here. I think it seems like it makes sense. I do think castling I should try to castle soon. I feel like it's a little risky to not be castling yet, but I mean, this is a pretty decent threat. So it's probably worth it to pursue that first before going for the castle. And he still doesn't have a way to infiltrate with his queen. Okay, now the question is, do I take here first? Does threaten the queen. Queen can't come to any of these squares. He takes, I take back, so yeah, I would win that. And then once the queen moves, where's the queen gonna go? So if I'm here, queen can go here, 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 here. I think that's it. Good there. And then I would take this after. Or I just take this first. He moves the rook. I take this. No. Doesn't quite. I do want to make sure I can win this pawn. Okay, let's just take this. Let's just make that trade first. Just keep it simple. Because I'm not sure. I feel like this could be a really good move, but threaten the queen first. But I can't tell for sure. Oh wait, actually, oh okay. I think I could have been in trouble there. Because if he went here, the knight needs to move. Then he does have the skewer, which I was worried about earlier, and I kind of forgot about. And I don't think I had a way to protect that, did I? Okay. And he goes ahead and resigns. I had a miss, it looks like. I'm up to 1085 now, so we're back. We went from being down quite a bit. I think I went down to like 1059 or 1057 or something from the games yesterday. And now today we got two wins, so back up to 1085, only probably like two games or three from hitting 1100 if I were to win all of them. So that's cool. Let's go ahead and check out the game review here. And yeah, so that was, I went from yesterday losing three and then winning one to now winning 2 today. Pretty decisively winning 2, I think. Yeah, my accuracy... Oh yeah, let me switch over to the game review screen here. It looks like my accuracy was 85.9, so pretty solid. His was 71.7. My game rating is 1750, so I'm happy with that. Whenever I get 1600, 1700, 1800, I'm pretty happy with that for a game rating. His was 1150. And oh no, I didn't have a miss. So it looked like I had a miss when it popped up at the end, but I um, actually did not have a miss. I did have 2 mistakes. He had a blunder and he had a miss. I think his miss, I bet, was missing that skewer at the end. I think he could have forced the skewer, which probably was one of my mistakes. So let's go ahead and go through the moves real quick. It should be a pretty quick game to go through. So yeah, standard moves for the London. It wanted me to go ahead and jump the knight in. It's always, for me, a lot of times it's tricky to know when to jump this knight in and when not to. Because there are times when it just doesn't help that much. But I think most games it is good to get it in there. Into e5. That was good. That was excellent. That was best. Interesting. It didn't... This was a mistake. Winning that pawn is a mistake? Okay, so he did the right thing. It was just trapping the bishop, but I thought it didn't really matter because I did have ways to defend it, but maybe there was an engine way to fully win this bishop easily. And right now, like, the eval bar is in his favor a little bit, even though I'm up that pawn. Okay, now it's heavily in his favor. Didn't like this. This was a mistake as well. It said you permitted the opponent to eventually win a knight. Let me try to see if I can figure out how that would be. So it must be bringing the knight in to protect. And then somehow there's a way to win this knight once you bring it into g5. Let's see what, let's just click on the follow-up. Let's see what it wanted. Oh, okay, so bring that one back. I see, that's why. Okay, that makes sense. So I didn't consider this. I was considering this, which is what he did. Go into f6 with the knight to try to trap the bishop. And I figured, okay, well, once he's on f6, he blocks the pawn. So then once my knight comes in to protect it here, there's no threat of losing the knight or removing the defender and then losing the bishop. But I didn't even consider this, that you could just go to f8 instead, and neither did he. It's kind of like, it just seems unnatural to go back like that. In this scenario, you want to like get it closer a couple more squares, but that would have totally messed me up if he had played that. Then I go here, yeah, then he pushes the pawn, and then I have to give up the knight or the bishop. Which way is best? I guess maybe just taking the pawn. Yeah, that's best. Then I hop away. That's really interesting. Yeah, that was his miss, that he didn't go back there. Then I was fine. So I had calculated this, and I knew I was fine if he came here, or at least I thought I was, and I was right. So from this point, I think I start getting the advantage back here. That was a blunder. Wait. Oh my gosh, I missed. I was prepared to get this fork earlier. But then when he actually did this, I somehow forgot that I was like planning for this exact fork. Because I was more focused on bringing this one in and double attacking it. But I could have just got the fork right there. And, I mean, then the bishop is unprotected, but it doesn't matter because I'm threatening his queen and his rook. Alright, well that would have been really good to catch. I should have caught that for sure. Should have double checked that. I still have a strong advantage here. That was the best move. That's nice. Yeah, that makes sense. Threaten the knight and the pawn. Makes the trade. Taking back was best. So let me see real quick if this was good or not. Okay, that's an inaccuracy. So that's what I was considering, and I couldn't tell if it was good, so I didn't play it. So I just took which was the best. And then he decided to abandon. I have a plus 5.38 advantage um, after that point. Wait, was he able to skewer here? So right here, if he goes here, yeah, I was worried about this, but he didn't play it. So if I had moved, then he has the skewer, and then I'm in big trouble. And I didn't consider this, so you just go straight to threatening the queen first. It wants him to move the knight and not. That's really weird. Yeah, and no one would ever. I don't think any regular player at my level would ever do that. So what if he just moves the queen somewhere? Like, what if he just moves the queen here? And then I guess I can hop back and protect. Or, oh no, I mean, oh wait. Oh, that was a fork. Okay, yeah. Didn't even notice. Missing really straightforward knight forks. So that's, yeah. The defense of that force sequence is just that I can fork that, which I overlooked, and I was concerned about it, but he didn't play it anyway, so it was all good. And yeah, so up to 1085. Pretty happy with that so far. We made a little bit of progress since the start of the series, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.